Okay, here's another chainsaw that I picked up. This one was only $25. It's probably still too much at $25, but it came with a bar and chain, so at least it has that. 18-inch bar and chain. He said he never even tried to make it start, so it may start up once you put some gas in it. I don't know. But this is just for me personally. This is not to get rid of. This is just, I got tons of Echo stuff, and this is one of the old Japan models. Just something to have, not desperate to get it working, but that is it. And if we do get it working, I'll do a video of it actually working. All right, so tearing into the Echo, first thing I did was I poured out the old gas. It was very bad, stinky old gas. Poured it out, got it out. Then I took the carburetor out, cleaned it. I didn't take it apart because or all the way apart, because some of the gaskets are older. So I just wanted to see, the jets, make sure the jets were clean. And then I wanted to take off the old fuel line. The old fuel line, I don't know if you can see this, but this is like the old, or like the steel fuel lines almost, in the sense of it's got the big end, and the big end, let me get you closer. The big end fits on this nozzle here, and you can see this line's barely on there. It fits better in there, and then it came all the way up and then up into this container here. And I understand this container is keeping out dirt from the carburetor, but it is a pain to get this carburetor out, and it's so close to the flywheel as well. This is pretty dirty. Hopefully this is okay. But the fuel line, I just used a regular fuel line, but the problem was is when we got right here, it's like a big lip, sort of like that's on this, exactly like this, huge lip that this line just couldn't get on. So I had to take a Dremel and Dremel off the end just so this line could fit on. This is not a resale chainsaw. This is for me, so I'm okay with that. And then inside here is another line like this, which was still soft, but unfortunately it had this hard old steel. Yeah, it's stopped up. So I took that off, replaced it, but it has the old steel sort of big end as well. What I don't like is that it has so much gap in between there. So I wanted to put this one on, but it was too big to put through there. I would have to go through the tank and then try to do it that way, which I may still do, because it was like, the line like this, and it was just too much gap. And if you have too much gap, if this is too loose inside there, you're gonna have some air getting in where you didn't need it, and maybe that won't be a problem. But getting this line on compared to this, that is like, it's rock hard. It may, it may still be probably not usable, but yeah, it's just, maybe that's how it was supposed to be. I don't know. But I decided to go with the new fuel line here, and then just put it on there with all the might I could, and hopefully it stays on. I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing till it gets all the way on there. Hopefully that'll be okay. And then that just sneaks in there. And then you have the air filter in here, which I'm gonna have to clean that. Air filters in there, you can see all the grease and grime. But the pull start's good. Nice pull start. Very well made machine here. So while I got it out like this, I'm going to clean as best as I can without trying to get any grime in there. When you do that, it's probably just best if you just choke it out. so you don't get any grime inside the carburetor. So that's the best I can do for right now. If this doesn't fix it, then I'll have to go back in and buy some carb rebuild, and hopefully it's just a carb. I haven't tried to start it, so I don't know if there's anything even wrong with it, but hopefully it's not this piece here, the ignition there, because I don't know how hard that is to find. But anyway, so I'm going to get it cleaned up and see if we can get this thing running. Okay, here is the 452 VL put back together. It's dirty, it needs a clean up. This is going to be the first test of the chainsaw. It's not been adjusted for the high, low, or idle, so it may be sporadic, but we just want to make sure that the fuel line is working and that you know, if it comes together. So we put in some 50-to-1 mix. I'm not really sure what the right mix is for this. It's probably 25-to-1 in the old ways, so probably 50-to-1 would work. Don't know, but so spark plug is good, tight. I'll pull out the choke. See, all right, let's just see what happens. Well, we got compression now. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Oh. Well, so got it working. I didn't plan on getting it working this fast or putting a rush on it, but I was just curious. One thing I do not like about this this Echo is the chain. When I clean off the chain and put it back on, it's almost like you're stripping this bolt. I mean, because you're tightening it, and it just keeps tightening. This one especially right here. It just keeps turning. It's so easy. It's almost like it's like the bolt's not tightening the chain, and so you're going to keep getting slack. I'll look into it and see if there's something else there. Also, as you can see, I don't like the fact that I don't have an Echo cover. Looks like maybe there was supposed to be one right here. I don't like that because, I mean, it's just so close to the exhaust. You're going to burn your hand so easy. I've got to put a washer and a bolt here. But I got it working, so I guess the fuel line that we put in was sufficient. I don't really have a lot of faith on that fuel line lasting because of how we put it on the nozzle, but it works, so that's all I can say. So doing a cleanup video, what the chainsaw looks like cleaned up. Took an air gun, cleaned up as much as I could, put a washer and a screw here. Still no cover. This actually reminds me of the Domar that I had in one of the videos, the orange paint. It just cleans up nice. The caps are still pretty good. The bar, again, I just hate how that works. Dog spike. Clean vents. That was the easiest part to clean. Still dirty white. I'm going to have to clean that up, but this is just going to be something I have in my shop because I have Echo stuff. And, these older ones are kind of hard to find, so just thought I'd show the cleaned up version. Anyway, thanks for watching.